Okay, so what is your name and where are you from?
My name's Yao Ke, and I'm from Fujian.
Okay, you're from Fujian. Okay, cool. So what do you study here at Renda?
Labor resources management.
Okay, labor resources management. Okay, cool. So how long have you studied English for?
I think over 10 years.
Okay, so over 10 years. That's a long time. In your 10 years, how when you study English, generally how do you study? What kind of ways do you use?
Basically, it's like school education,
Oh, okay.
and for my like extra part, I like to watch American TV shows, listen to English songs. I think the most effective way is to expose yourself in English environment.
Okay. Okay, so you watch kind of TV shows. So you've learned a lot in school,
Yeah.
but also in your own time watch TV shows, listen to music, and you kind of like to put yourself in an English environment as well. Okay. So cool. So when you study English, do you think that there's what do you think is the most difficult part?
Like for me, I think it's writing.
Writing.
Yeah, it's not like typically Chinese students' difficulty
Yeah.
lies in like writing,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think for me it lies in writing.
Yeah, because a lot of the students I interview here, most of them say it's speaking or perhaps listening. I guess because a lot of them, most of the time, the way they study is pretty much always reading and writing.
Yeah.
They might not watch like American dramas or listen to American music like or foreign music like you do.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that's pretty interesting. So I guess that's kind of the result of different methods of study.
Yeah.
For me, like when it comes to Chinese, like I still find writing to be pretty hard. Writing, they say, is like the one that is usually the hardest to improve because you have to use, very,
You
I
have
guess,
to
advanced.
recite a lot of things like
Yeah,
how you gonna say this
yeah,
in a writing format instead
right.
of like just speaking.
Right, and you got to use more advanced words.
Yeah.
You can't be using everyday words. Okay, so for you, is there any very effective way? Is there any secret to learning English?
Like I previously said, it's just involve myself
Okay.
in a English environment
Okay.
and watching dramas, listen to music, like, this kind of interesting things. You don't wanna be like boring or
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so involving yourself and also doing things you're interested in, so you can kind of maintain the interest and not get bored with it and stop studying. Okay, so I have one last question. It's not pertaining to English, but what do you? There's seven, so you can just choose whichever one you think, and I'll ask you.
Maybe the second one.
The second one, okay. All right. Okay, so for our last question, not relevant to English, for hobbies, do you have any interests or hobbies that are pretty expensive or,
Yeah.
or consuming of takes a lot of money?
Yeah, actually, all I think all of hobbies takes a lot of money. For
Okay.
me, I like skiing,
Oh yeah.
and I also do some hockey
Oh,
and
okay.
and traveling. Like yeah, they're all very costly.
Okay, yeah, traveling definitely. Hockey and skiing, pretty much all like winter sports
Yeah,
are
because
pretty.
it's not like that popular in
Yeah.
China, so which means you have to spend a lot of money
Yeah.
because like it's not like everybody's doing it,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
there won't be much choices for you.
Yeah, yeah. It's not as big of a market, I guess. I had a friend who he's really like snowboarding, and he'll like just spend tons of money on like boards and like all sorts of like gear and stuff.
Yeah.
But for me, I went snowboarding once. I got hurt, and then I never snowboarded again. So I saved a lot of money.
You should try like next time.
Skiing. Do you think skiing is easier or snowboarding is easier? Well, which one do you think is more easy to grasp? Because I did snowboarding, and that I thought was very hard.
I think they're similar, but some people they are used to do something like not in a position
Yeah.
that is right for skiing, but they're very they have talent in snowboarding. So
Oh.
it depends on like
Depends on the person.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. I guess maybe I'm better for skiing in light of how my snowboarding went. Okay. Well, that's it for the interview. Thank you for participating, and yeah.